Welcome back, everybody. I'm Rebecca Martinez, and today let's make vegan cowboy cookies, but healthy. I found this infamous recipe off of a viral TikTok video.
Cowboy Cookies from 65.
If you don't follow Dylan, you probably should. He makes really cool old school recipes, remakes them, and they're surprisingly delicious. But to make these cookies healthy, we're going to start by making our own sort of applesauce date mixture. You can totally just use store-bought applesauce and regular dates, but this is just easier for me because I already had these ingredients on hand. We're going to simmer these fruits until they're really nice and soft, and put them in a high-speed blender and puree until completely smooth and blended, basically making your own applesauce mixture, but just at home. To this mixture, I like to add my vanilla. I added approximately 1.5 teaspoons worth of vanilla, but you can choose to add this later. This is just much simpler. And set this all aside by putting the applesauce date mixture into an airtight container. Once you've set this aside, let it cool in the refrigerator for a while, and once it's come down, we're going to add the entire mixture to a large mixing bowl, in addition to half a cup of smooth peanut butter. Smooth works much better than crunchy here, but feel free to use whichever one you have on hand. You can also use almond butter. With a whisk, you want to combine these wet ingredients as thoroughly as possible, making sure that there are no large clumps of peanut butter within the mixture. Now we're going to take 1 cup of whole wheat flour, some baking soda, and ground cinnamon, and we're going to sieve it on top of the wet ingredients. Take a rubber spatula and combine all of these ingredients until there are no flour pockets within the mixture and it's super nice and smooth. For the delicious add-ins, we're going to add some coconut vegan chocolate chips, some oats, and chopped pecans. I will leave the exact measurements there on the screen, but you can also find them in the description so as not to talk super fast. But then with your rubber spatula, combine everything until completely homogeneous. Want to make sure that the chocolate chips are evenly dispersed and there are no pockets of flour or random add-ins. Take your rubber spatula and take everything that's included in the cookie mixture and set it onto a plate. And we're going to let the mixture cool in the refrigerator for 4 hours, ideally overnight. This is super helpful because, like in any cookie recipe, it'll set better and it'll be super easy to scoop them out and form them into cookies when it comes baking time. The following morning or 4 hours later, whatever is your preference, you're going to take a baking tray and line it with parchment paper or a baking mat or just some oil spray, and taking about 2 tablespoons worth of the cookie mixture and forming them into cookies in your hand. These cookies are made out of whole food ingredients, so they won't separate and sort of bake in the oven and spread out because there's no butter in them. So it's just much easier to do this by hand every time you make whole food cookies. Then you'll want to bake them at 350 degrees Fahrenheit 180 C for 12 minutes, flipping the tray halfway and letting them cool. They're so freaking delicious. I highly recommend these cookies to anybody who likes chocolate chips, coconut. They're really amazing. If you guys like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next Friday. And remember, daily shorts.